sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block the removal of criminal aliens. In many cases, drug lords, murderers all over our country, they're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
The President Phillips, that's wrong. That doesn't match at all, actually. The Democrats didn't stand up, not because the emperor said stand and he was trying to make a point. They didn't stand because they truly put illegal immigrants before American citizens. This is what they do.
Imagine yelling at the President of the United States as he brings up the fact that the people you brought to the United States stole billions of dollars of our taxes.
Ashamed of yourself not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block the removal of criminal aliens. In many cases, drug lords, murderers all over our country, they're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Truly, at this point, just deport this woman. Truly, just get her out of here. The lack of respect, honestly,
Facts.
The gall.
Facts.
Because you should be grateful you're not in handcuffs. You should be grateful. We know you're involved. You mean to tell me your actual, literal cousins stole billions of dollars?
Facts.
And you have the nerve to scream. Not only are you riling people up to protest against the ICE agents that are going into your city to remove the people suspected of this fraud, but then you scream at the president. Why is she here?
Why is she here?
At what point does the left realize, do you guys not see that these people are inflamed, are insane? Get her out of here. We don't need her here. Truly.
This is Mary, and she cooks all the time. All over Instagram, all over X, she cooks. She's getting a whole bunch of push right now because she's been doing her thing consistently, and she's extremely intelligent. Shout out to her. And she's right. Why is she even here? Why is Ilhan Omar even here? Why are any of these Democrats here who hate this country? And they fake as if they're hating it because our president hate them. And that's not the truth. That's not the truth at all. As I said before, time and time again, and I won't stop beating this drum, I honestly do not believe that Trump would have been elected as 47th president of the United States of America had the 46th president done his job when it came to immigration.
The president was setting up Democrats in a really simple and easy way. They shouldn't have fallen for it. It seems pretty easy to stand up and say, actually, no, I support American people first. That is where I stand. And we can have a nuanced conversation afterwards if you want about illegal immigration. But they walked into that trap because it was so easy to set.
Well, but that's not true. I mean, I stand for
most Democrats did not stand.
I stand for Americans over non-citizens, and so do all of my colleagues. But just because it's not the Galactic Senate, just because the emperor says rise doesn't mean I get up. Like I'm a different branch of government. I rose for the heroes that were in the gallery, not because the president.
But not for the other point. I mean, you rose because, and thank you for rising. I think in those cases that this is an easy moment to be united, whether it's around Team USA or it's around any of the people who were featured there. But that's sending a message that you agree with the statement or the sentiment, and you chose not to stand.
Well, I'm sure if Joe Biden told Republicans to rise, they would have leapt from their seat.
But to that point, doesn't that happen at every single State of the Union address? The president says something innocuous. The party that is the opposite party doesn't stand. That happens every single year.
Yeah, but I don't feel like
this.
I don't feel like these shouting matches.
The President Phillips, that's wrong. That doesn't match at all, actually. The Democrats didn't stand up, not because the emperor said stand and he was trying to make a point. They didn't stand because they truly put illegal immigrants before American citizens. This is what they do. This is their policies. This was all they did throughout the Biden administration. This is the reason why they encourage people to attack ICE. This is the reason why they say no one's, no one's illegal on foreign land, on stolen land. You guys say that all the time. Everybody on the left says that all the daggone time. And you're trying to say we didn't stand up because it was him that said it. We're not going to stand up simply because he's saying stand up. No, you didn't stand up because he caught you slipping. He set you up. He set you up because he know that you do not put America first. As a matter of fact, most of y'all get offended when somebody say America first.
We saw a prodigious production last night. POTUS was on his game. He was looking to engage voters by presiding over a parade of patriotism. And he was looking to enrage Democrats. And he succeeded at both. Calling out amazing sacrifice. Example after example, people who have suffered, families that have persevered through the unimaginable. And yes, it was heartwarming to see them receive the accolades that the president announced. And there were more of these examples than we've ever seen, because showcasing the triumph of the American spirit is a winner for this president and any other.
1,000%. And we have to actually acknowledge what happened in the State of the Union. In my videos, I've been talking about Mito Blue. This methylene blue, right? Really small blue capsules. Amazing. And the potency is almost double what you see on Alex Jones's channel, where he's talking about the liquid that you drink. I want you to go to blueturner.com, put in LFR 20 so that you receive 20% off. You're going to get a 30 to 60 day supply, adjustable shipping frequency, free shipping, and you can cancel it anytime. Y'all go ahead and take it, man. Let me know what y'all think. And don't forget to put in that code so you get 20% off.
We'll balance our budget. The Somali pirates who ransacked Minnesota remind us that there are large parts of the world where bribery, corruption, and lawlessness are the norm, not the exception. Importing these cultures through unrestricted immigration and open borders brings those problems right here to the USA. And it is the American people who pay the price in higher medical bills, car insurance rates.
Some of the people who were acknowledged and being celebrated were being frowned upon by the Democrats. One of those people being frowned upon that was celebrated were the men's Olympic hockey team. When everybody was chanting USA, USA, we had, what's her name? Rashida Tlaib. Rashida Tlaib was sitting next to Ilhan Omar, and she started chanting KKK.
Sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block the removal of criminal aliens. In many cases, drug lords, murderers all over our country, they're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Look at Ilhan Omar's face. Does it look like she's celebrating anybody winning a gold medal? She is pissed off. She's forever upset. Why is she forever upset? Because the people that she decides to back, the Somalians, they came over to our country and defrauded our country out of billions of dollars. And she's upset that this information is out there now. She's also upset that people are starting to bring up record of the fact that she married her brother so that he can be a citizen of our country. She's also upset that when she was giving her speeches and the Somalian president was present, she was saying that he is her president and that she does work for the Somalians, not for America. So when we say things like America first, stand up if you'll put America's safety over anyone, including but not limited to the illegal immigrants. Of course she's not going to stand up because that's who she's fighting for. And yes, she says most of the Somalians in Minnesota are citizens already. Okay, cool. But we've also seen you give speeches where you said, and this is Ilhan Omar, that if people that live if the Somalians who live in your neighborhoods are not, in your communities, are not in one accord to your agenda that you're pushing, then they need to be exiled. They need to be kicked out of the community. How is that any different from what's happening nationally with illegal immigrants who are not here for the betterment of America as a whole? They're here for their own agendas. They're not here to live by our standard, follow our rules and our laws. They're here to do their own thing while we appease them and pay them and take care of them and turn the other cheek when they're committing crimes. How is that fair? So again, we were celebrating the men who went out and won a gold medal, and they're saying USA. I've never seen Ilhan Omar chant USA before. Ever. And her friend, Rashida Tlaib, she was just sitting there like, KKK. Come on, bro. This is nuts. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments below. Thank you so much for pulling up. Y'all are absolutely amazing. Love y'all, and I would love to work with any of you when it comes to YouTube. Peace. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.